Allez, on est parti pour l'épisode 3. Commencez l'épisode 3, let's go.
Our stories used to be so
Je
simple.
masque.
We had a beginning, a middle, and an end. But ever since we moved to this awful city, everything's gotten so confused.
Look, I didn't kill anyone.
And I'm supposed to just believe you. Snow. I just want you to be careful. I almost lost you once, and...
I'm not yours to lose. I'm not going to be an errand girl for Crane anymore.
She looks like Holly.
It's not Holly, it's her sister Lily.
She was hooking to pay down debt. Eventually, the only people she owed were at her work. You know, that shithole club, the Puddin' and Pie.
My name is Nerissa.
Well, Nerissa, I've got some questions. The open arms.
Oh my god. What is it?
It's Crane. I'll kill him. I'll rip him apart.
Crane? Ugh, God, you think you know a person. Bigby, you have to tell her.
I know.
What's going on? What did you find up there? You know, other than the...
I just need to find Snow.
Why? What's going on?
Shit!
Crane's been... Whoa, Bigby, calm down. Everything's going to be fine, okay? It's going to be fine.
Will someone please explain this to me?
Crane might be following Snow. If I can find her, I can... God damn it!
Okay, it's going to be okay. Where did you see her last? Did she say where she was going?
She took Holly to the business office to prepare for the funeral.
Lily's funeral?
Yeah.
How do you know?
I was just at the Trip Trap, and I heard Gren telling some folks about a funeral at the Buckingham
the
Bridge.
Trip Trap? Are you drinking?
When?
Right now. They were on their way out.
Bigby! Wait.
What?
Snow's been
Ah,
through
bon
a
app, du coup,
lot.
Choppy.
There are things she doesn't talk about. Just please be careful when you tell her.
What are you trying to say?
You know how you felt when you saw that picture? Well, it's going to be much worse for her. Just remember that.
Bien, ce que je voulais faire, je voulais tuer le nez crochu là. J'ai très hâte. Ouais, bonne app quand même. Bonne app d'avance. Vu que je vais sûrement pas pouvoir te lire parce qu'il va y avoir une séquence d'action. Au moins c'est dit.
I'm honored to be asked to speak to you. Tradition that everyone speak.
Parle là.
Lily had many friends, but few
Ouais, c'est
favorites
là.
she was truly close to. If you're here, then you were part of a very special circle. People she trusted and cared for.
Par contre, on en parle du mec qui fait un crime et qui laisse sa photo sur le lieu du crime ou pas?
Offend you by claiming one day that the pain of losing Lily will ever subside. I know as well as you that it will never subside.
Il peut rien lui arriver ici
But I
en vrai.
also know that the memory of Lily will sustain as well. And it will, in time,
Lui, c'est peut-être un bouc
equal
émissaire
in
lui.
strength to our mourning her
Avec un
loss.
trompe-l'œil.
And it is in that spirit that I'd like to talk about what you've all been so
You were a
grateful to
big,
share with
bright,
me.
shining star
memories
in
of her.
this
How
shithole
she
of a
could be
town.
Oui, c'est
stubborn
sûr.
I
and
miss you already.
patient, rash and
C'est
thoughtful.
sûrement le cas de toute façon.
How she carried a torch for the old ways.
C'est que l'épisode
for
3,
tradition
on a
Now
déjà le
you
tueur.
will never die from
pageantry.
indifference or lead a
And most of
tedious
all,
life.
It seems
Je m'en fous, je le tuerai quand même parce que je l'aime pas.
Thanks for everything.
dearly loved
Vivian.
her friends and family. She loved being around them, in good times and bad. I never
I'll
met
miss
Lily.
worrying
Pourquoi elle a
about
cassé le
him.
miroir alors?
I'll miss our fights.
I
I'll
know
miss
in
On
my
l'a vu
heart
casser le miroir.
that she
Oh,
would have
ici, il
liked
était
to be
énervé.
here tonight.
On
And
trouve la
now
vérité.
we'll have our moment of silence. Thank you.
Hein? Pourquoi?
Bigby, is everything okay?
Parce que c'est le jeu qui nous montre
No,
une chose qui n'a
not
pas
you.
existé.
Holly, it's...
He wasn't fucking invited.
Holly, wait.
He has no right to be here. Not after what he did.
Holly, I'm sorry, but I had to come.
You throw my sister down the witching well, and you have the nerve to show your face here?
J'ai jeté quelqu'un dans le
After
puits?
you lie and say you'll check first?
Quoi tu parles?
Holly, wait. That was Crane. Just Crane. He disposed of Lily's body before Bigby could do anything about it.
Il a jeté le
I'm
corps dans le
telling you
puits.
the truth.
Don't cover for him.
But this genuinely wasn't his fault.
You can't tell me Bigby gives a shit about this.
Crane's a fucking prick, so this doesn't surprise me.
Hey, what do you know? We actually agree on something.
Bigby cares, Holly. He's trying to help. And I'm sure he has a very good reason for being here. But this one isn't on him.
Ouais.
Why are you here anyway? And don't say it's because you care about this.
Everything okay?
I just came to pay my respects, Holly. I don't mean any harm.
Oh, really? You have no respect you can pay. You don't care about any of us.
Okay, look. Bigby and I are going to have a little chat far away from the ceremony, all right? Look, Holly, I know how this must...
No, you don't know how this must feel. You have no idea. Don't fuck anything up.
Pourquoi Crane il jette le corps sans mon
And when
accord?
the
Il fait tout
first
tout
sign
seul.
of
C'est
trouble
bizarre quand même.
comes, and it will come because you're a goddamn walking
Parce qu'il est engagé par un autre plus haut,
I
je sais pas.
want you the fuck out of here. You hear me?
Holly, I didn't even want to crash this, okay? I had to, because of snow. I'll be out of here soon.
See that you are.
Let's just continue, okay?
This is such total fucking bullshit.
Let's go, Holly. It's your turn to talk.
Pauvre Graine, j'ai défoncé quand même. Hein.
I know you didn't come here to pay your respects, so whatever it is better be wildly important. It's been hard enough making a connection with these people.
Nérétia, hein.
When you pull this kind of stuff, it just resets the clock.
C'est pas Ariel, c'est
was
Nérétia.
Crane's prostitute. I followed a lead to this shithole motel, the Open Arms. Crane had a room there, and he's been taking prostitutes, or at the very least Lily, and making her look like you while he was, you know.
This is... I don't even know what to say right now. I really don't. I'm just trying everything I can right now to not picture it. To not picture him.
I thought that Crane might be here, out of some twisted respect or something. I don't know.
You're sure this is what happened? This is what he's been doing? Because please, Bigby, don't confuse things. Deposing Crane would be the next
On va y aller petit
step.
à petit.
Crane's
Hein.
been taking photos, Snow. Lots of photos.
Photos that show him...
He's been recording his visits with Lily.
God. Look, let's go back to the business office. I doubt Crane's there at this hour, but we need to talk. And this isn't the place.
Snow,
Narissa? What is it?
I'm sorry, but Holly's asking for you.
Are they starting the burn?
Yes. Everyone who spoke
vais
should
pas montrer
really be
la-
present for this part.
La photo, mais bon.
She's kind of distraught. You're not leaving yet, are you?
Faut partir là, hein,
2
vraiment.
minutes. I don't mean to be,
No, I understand.
No, I get it. Take your time.
It won't take long.
How'd it go? At the motel? Did you find anything?
Elle est bizarre, elle.
No?
It was Crane's room. But you knew that already, right?
Nerissa!
Yeah, coming.
Les menteurs dans ce jeu, hein.
Constable? Wait, easy now, girl. You know how this goes. The first thing in a visit, you say, how do you do? How do you do?
What are you doing here?
That is the question, isn't it?
Qu'est-ce qu'il
Or
veut,
at
elle,
least
là?
a question. I'm still hurting, you know, from our talk in the cell. And I'll be honest, I'd love nothing more than to carve a sweet poem right into your face for the suffering you've caused me. But I am a professional, and we're here for a job. We'll snip to the chase for all sakes. A little bird told us that you're
C'est qui
fit
eux
to go
dans
after
les
Crane.
fables?
And you
2010, c'est quoi?
see, we have an interest in that particular boy. So you leave Crane alone, and we'll leave you alone. Just take a little vacation is all.
Are you working for Crane? Did he send you?
No, see now, you're already asking too many questions. Just pay attention. So what's it gonna be? We have a deal? You leave Crane alone, and we leave you to yours? Brother, speak your mind. Fastly now.
Just don't hurt anyone, D.
That don't sound like a yes to me. Always wanting to do things the fun way. Ladies, gentlemen, invertebrates, please, rest easy. This is not...
The hell is going
Ah, ils vont
on?
tuer Blanche,
What's
peut-être?
happening?
Very sorry to impose, but we only had a deal to work out with Bigby. And we're unhappy to report that things did not go as smoothly as planned.
Pourquoi ils sont pas en loup là et il
What
est
is he
déglingue?
talking about?
Never you mind that, it ain't any of your...
What deal? They want me to leave Crane alone.
Crane?
Oh, now you shouldn't have done that, old boy. Really. That wasn't right, telling everyone our dealings.
Voilà la troll.
What did I tell you? What did I say?
Ollie?
Think you motherfuckers
Allez.
can come here uninvited? You think you can just
Tuez-les
fucking
tous.
interrupt Lily's funeral?
Calm down, darling. It was just a simple business transaction.
You fucking freaks are not getting away with this.
Ollie, let me handle this.
Yeah, let's spare all the fuss. It's just a dead hole.
I'm gonna kill you!
Puro, il meurt, je m'en fous.
Ollie!
De toute façon, c'est des monstres, ils s'en foutent. Une balle de fusil à pompe, c'est rien pour eux.
I got it, damn.
Alors toi, frérot. Oh, il y a Blanche à côté. Transforme-toi en loup, connardo. Il est pas doué, hein. Deux frères chauves de Alice au pays des merveilles. Attends, je vais laisser cette cinématique, j'aime bien. Aujourd'hui.
I did as well as I could to take out the buckshot, but there's still some shards left embedded in your shoulder. They'll eventually worm their way out on their own, but until they do, you're gonna be sore.
Bigby, Dr. Swinehart was appointed Fabletown physician for a reason.
It's okay. There's only one thing you have to take away from all this. Take it easy. Don't go looking for any more fights. Keep strain off your heart.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
Is she?
She's fine, Bigby. I had everyone that got wounded sent home. Holly refused to let me see where she lived, so I left her and Grendel back at her bar with a dose of juniper and spring water. Just remember what I said. The stitches won't hold up if you continue to act like you normally do. Everything in moderation. And eat more chicken.
I'll try to.
All right then. Very good.
Comment il va, Jordi?
Business office. I know, I'll have to call you back. The town is starting to find out.
Well, I'll leave you two to it then. Miss White, Bigby.
En sachant, j'ai pas pu lui montrer la photo, je vais lui montrer, mais petit à petit. On la préparer, mais j'ai pas eu l'occasion. Tranquille, hein.
So, to recap.
Crane watched me through the magic mirror uncover his room at the open arms, and then he smashed it so we couldn't use it ourselves to go after him. And we know this because Buffkin was drinking in the rafters. That about cover it?
And once he puts all the pieces back together, it'll be easy to catch Crane. So, I guess that's the plan, currently. But I don't know.
We don't have time to wait for the mirror. Crane could be getting on a train right now.
Well, I don't want to just go running off into the night without some direction. What the hell is going on? I don't know what the Tweedles get out of this. I don't know if Crane sent them. I don't know if... I mean, this is gonna sound crazy, but do you really think Crane did it? Everything points to him, I get it, but do you really think he killed those women? Because it's just...
Il aurait cassé le miroir, en fait.
incomprehensible to me.
I'm as confused as you are, to be honest. I don't know.
Ah, peut-être qu'il ne... Je sais pas.
It just doesn't make sense.
On verra.
He was a conniver, a coward, a liar. And I'll always hate him for that. And I'll hate him for how he held me in his thoughts.
On verra bien.
But murdering prostitutes?
Ow!
Everything okay over there?
Yes, Miss White. I just cut myself on a piece of the glass. Nothing to worry about.
Thanks for tonight, by the way. That could have gone really terribly. I mean, even worse than it did. I'm glad you were there.
I just can't fucking stand that they got away.
We'll catch up to them, Bigby. You did enough. Can I, ask you a question? It's kind of personal.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't want to offend you.
Sure.
It's just... when stuff hits the fan, like it did tonight, it feels like before we came to the city. It feels kind of like home. And I've heard it said that maybe in some tiny little bottled up way deep inside, you kind of enjoy it when things go wrong. Because it gives you an excuse to just, you know, stop pretending.
Why even bring this up?
I guess it doesn't matter.
Hey, guys? We have a problem.
What is it?
I can't finish the mirror. It's missing a piece.
What do you mean?
Comme de par hasard.
Yes, it's,
Crane must have taken a shard with him.
Oh, I can't believe this.
I saw Crane pick something up after he smashed it. I'm sorry, I didn't realize what it was until now.
Well, the mirror can't work unless it's whole.
Well, that's not entirely true.
Or what, Buffkin? What? We sit around and wait until it mends itself? We have no idea how long that will take. We're just gonna have to do this the hard way.
I'm just saying, waiting is an option.
No.
What exactly is the hard way?
We'll look through his things, his desk, everything. He had to have left something that tells us where he's going.
Il faut le Big Nose là, c'est un trompe-l'œil d'un autre monstre. Hein. Et le vrai Big Nose, il est emprisonné.
Never mind that. Come help me look.
Je vais parler à Buffkin, j'aime bien.
Hi, Mr. Bigby. I can still help you catch Crane, you know.
Oh, yeah?
Yes. I saw him jump on the telephone before he left. He called up somebody. He said he needed to see his witch, or that he would need to get to the witch for that. Whoever that is.
His witch?
Yes, it sounded like the one he got his snow glamours from.
You didn't see anything else, did you?
No, not especially.
Look, the whole mirror thing...
Ok.
It's not your fault, alright?
You mean it?
Yeah.
Mon meilleur ami Buffkin.
I'll just see if I can do anything about this.
You do that.
Ok. Voilà, il va faire un double tour arrière droite. C'est bon. Alors, oh, la chambre 207. Mais what a surprise!
What is it?
It's the key to his room at the open arms.
Il laisse toutes les preuves
Still haven't told me what was in there. I want to know.
Crane was, paying Lily to live out a fantasy of him and you together.
Vous voulez montrer la photo, hein. Vous voulez montrer la photo là?
I keep thinking back. I keep replaying moments in my head. Interactions with him when he'd catch me in the elevator or bump into me outside. There's only so much you can repress, you know?
Don't worry, Snow. We'll get him.
Come on, let's keep looking.
Donc Ishabot, c'est vraiment un prénom de merde. Hein. Voilà, je tenais à vous le dire. Wikabot, je sais pas comment on dit. Mais frérot, je dois traduire. Extra funding, I request, I as explained in my last letter. Bah tiens, pour Turpinette, ça c'est mon moment pour Turpinette. Wikabot Crane, are there any updates on the extra funding I requested as I explained in my last letter? The conditions here could do with some improvement. I am seeing some unrest from the residents, and I have to admit I can see why the farm should not be a punishment. I'm sure you're busy, but I think this should be made a priority. Best, Welland Smith. Alors, j'ai lu que des dingueries. Ah bah oui, tu lives pas et t'as plein de dingueries, comme par hasard. À toute Turpinette. J'ai pas raté mon anglais, hein, magnifique. Ah dommage, hein, que t'as pas de cas sur la quête, hein, dommage. Je vais quand même lire tout quand même. Dear Mr. Ichabod Crane, I am writing to ask again that you please send someone to fix the air conditioning in our unit. It's burning up in the apartment, and Pinocchio, says his skin is splintering. Alors splintering, je sais pas ce que ça veut dire. I don't know what that means. Ah bah lui non plus, c'est pas ce que ça veut dire. But I assume it's something gross, and I'd really like if you fix the air like we asked you 3 months ago at the very least. Provide us a fan in the meantime. Série Boy Blue, ok. Là, ils veulent du vent apparemment. Pinocchio. Mr. Crane, you said you would pay to have the plaster redone in my building after the last incident in 204. Ah, 204, il y avait vraiment un truc à trouver, putain. Là, j'aurais dû faire 204 avant. It's falling off the fucking walls, please fix it. I can't rent out that room as it is, and I've already been waiting for days. Not to mention, you already promised me you'd send someone to fix the big crack in the glass on the front door. Well, guess what? It's worse now. Get your shit together. Mr. Todd, il va dans la chambre 204. Tiens. Éclatement, ok, merci Jordi.
Did Crane ever do any work?
Only when Cole was around.
Bon, Mr. Todd, il va aussi chez les putes. Tout le monde va chez les putes en fait dans cet univers. Bon, vas-y, je vais te parler du coup, ma petite blanche.
Buffkin says that he overheard Crane call somebody before he left. Sounds like he's going to see a witch, or his witch. His glamour witch.
Wait, really? None of the 13th floor witches would allow that sort of thing. They must be somewhere in the city. It's something, at least.
Find anything?
No, but there's enough notes and stuff here to take all night. Keep looking.
Ok. Looking, donc j'ai pas fini. Et la lampe, pourquoi il a... Ah non, il a jeté, c'est vrai qu'il a jeté sur le miroir. Dans le lit, y a rien. Un autre. King what? Rien. Le bureau, il y a autre chose. Mais keep looking, y a rien d'autre. Hein. Ah si, le tiroir, my bad. Il y a un asgul à gauche.
There's a page here that was torn out.
Oh yeah? Buffkin, do you know what was here?
It's a ring, at least. Every magical item not retained in the armory is assigned to someone in Fabletown. It must be this witch he is going to see.
Yeah, I only recently heard about this meeting. Why didn't you mention this before?
No one asked me.
Buffkin!
And I'm hungover. I'm sorry. He set the meeting at 2 a.m. tonight.
What's going on? Is the mirror fixed yet?
Bluebeard, this isn't the time.
Is the mirror fixed or isn't it? You called me
I called just to see if you knew where Crane could be, and that was it, okay? And I'm sorry I said anything more than that.
Well, you did, and I know. The cat's out of the bag. So, can we find the dull pervert or not?
I tried.
Bluebeard, get the hell out of here. This is none of your
C'est
business.
qui Bluebeard du coup dans les...
None of my business? Crane's the murderer. He escaped. It seems he spoiled your every attempt at locating him. And now it's none of my business?
We don't know if he's the murderer.
Oh, please. Of course he is.
Look, this just isn't the time. He took a piece of the mirror, so we can't use it.
The only thing we know is that Crane's going to see a witch at 2 o'clock.
Buffkin
AM or PM?
PM.
AM.
Listen, Bluebeard, you're not a part of this.
I don't think you're in any position to turn away help.
What do you know about Crane anyway?
That he has the stones to kill prostitutes like any common sex-frightened serial killer and not face a real challenge.
Look, we know that Crane is going to see a witch, and it's to acquire a magic ring.
What's the ring?
We don't know what it does or who it's assigned to since Crane tore its page out of the book.
This farce was your ridiculous idea for a plan. I mean, who put you in charge in the first place?
Fixing the mirror was the most logical
You're
thing.
a secretary. He's the sheriff. And none of you were chosen to run this office. Who elected you to make these decisions?
Nobody, but that
Who
doesn't...
elected her to spend my money?
Well, I've been doing that unofficially for years.
I'm heading up the investigation, okay, Bluebeard? That makes this a moot point.
And somebody needs to run the business office while he does so.
Well then, excuse me for having the Commonwealth in mind.
Il me casse les couilles lui.
All right, let's just look on the bright side. We know Crane is going to see the witch that's been supplying him black market glamours.
Thanks to me.
And that he'll be there at 2. So that gives us a few short hours to find out who it is and where they live and get them all at once.
And a few shorter hours the more you babble about it.
Yeah. Just point in the direction you want me to check first.
Since Lily used the glamours, she'd have known who the witch was. And I don't think Holly's burned her things yet. It would probably have the address or a phone number or something.
S'il faut, c'est un
And Bigby
enfoiré,
is
hein.
free to go there if he likes. But I think the question you should be asking is just what did the two
Ah, parce que tu
twins
sais pas qui croit dans ce jeu. Donc,
It doesn't matter what they know. After tonight, they'd never go to their office.
They're not smart enough to try and go anywhere else.
The Trip Trap is the better option to track the witch down.
Look, chances are I'll have to swing by both anyways. so-
No, chances are you won't have time.
I don't really care what you two do. I'm going to his apartment.
What? You can't just go up there.
And why the hell not?
We already looked for the key, remember? I don't know where it is.
Then I'll pick the blasted lock. I've wasted enough time waiting for the mirror to find him. I won't waste any more.
You just can't go up there alone, all
Oh, je vais
right?
le taper.
I've no interest in nicking his drapes, my dear, if that's what concerns you.
What concerns me is you traipsing through possible evidence.
Oh, now it's evidence. Before you had no interest, and now it's a crime scene.
Fine, I don't care. Just go ahead.
We can't just let Bluebeard run amok in Crane's place.
Ha!
He's after something. I just don't know what it is. We have to find the witch, Bluebeard, since that's where he's going.
Or the sniveling weasel chickened out. Never went anywhere. And is upstairs right now in his pitiful penthouse, crafting a fort out of couch cushions. Look, this is how a smart person would do it. So this is how we're going to do it. Wherever you go, I'll go to the other.
I don't like you going anywhere unsupervised.
Je vais écouter
He's up to
Blanche.
something. I don't know what it is, but we don't have the time to really worry about it now.
Je vais aller à le rendez-vous 2h du matin, moi.
Where are you gonna go, Bigby?
Bon, j'ai un choix cornélien. Moi, je veux...
So you leave Crane alone, and we leave you alone.
I'd love to join you, but there's some business I need to attend to.
No, I'm better off dealing with things alone. I don't need sympathy and I don't need charity.
Moi, je vais aller... Le truc... Ah, merde. Bureau de Aldi. Ah. Bureau de Dee, c'est bien, non?
Dee and Dumb must know where he is. I should go to their office first.
Perfect. And I'll go to Crane's apartment.
I'll look up their address. I hope you know what you're doing.
Ok, bon. Ouais, Blackbeard. Non?
Excuse me.
J'aime pas non plus.
Oh, hi. Sheriff Bigby. Great to see you.
Ouais, ça fait 32 minutes,
I
faut que
don't
je
know
coupe.
if you remember me. I've seen you around, but you may have forgotten.
I know who you are, Flycatcher. You've worked at the Woodlands for how many years now?
I think I've lost count. But you know, Crane let me go recently.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I mean, it's no big deal. So, what brings you here? I mean, can I help you with anything? Are you here to see one of the brothers? Dee or Dumb?
I was hoping to have a talk with Dee or Dumb. Do you know where they are?
No, they don't really keep regular hours as far as I can tell. Sorry. It's been a quiet night so far. I think the twins are out, probably working on a case. Sometimes I don't see them for days. They gave me the job after Crane told me to get lost.
Why don't you take the night off?
That's nice of you, but I can't. I still have to clean their office.
Je vais le faire pour toi.
I can let you in if you want. You can wait for them there.
Sure, thanks.
No problem.
I'm gonna have to take a look around.
Well, I guess that would be okay.
I wasn't really asking for permission.
Right, you're the sheriff. I just don't want to get in trouble or anything. I'm sure it's fine. I mean, they never told me not to let you in.
Don't worry. I won't get you in trouble, all right?
Right.
Ah, mais c'est qu'il est à l'intérieur, il va se faire buter.